I got to share this story with you. I was driving one of my boys to a soccer game. This is a while back, a couple months ago. And we're driving along. It's quiet for a change. And just kind of listening to the radio. And he says, "Dad," I says, "Yeah." He goes, "God knows my future, right?" And I said, "Yes, I believe so, son. I believe God has a plan for all of us. Our job is to get up in the morning, put one foot in front of the other, and follow our hearts. And let them breathe into our hearts. And it will sail like the wind, right?" And he goes, "Okay." Driving along, a couple minutes goes by. He says, "Dad, is there paper in heaven?" And I says, "Yeah, I would think if there's a need for it, yeah, God would provide it. Yeah, I would think so." He says, "Okay." Now we're driving, man, and all of a sudden I'm starting to think, what's he talking about? So I go and I said, "What you thinking about, son?" And he said, "I was just thinking, if someone came into my school with a gun and shot me dead, and I went to heaven, would God be able to write down all the things that I was going to become?" And I pulled the car over, and I gave him a hug, and I held him, and I said, "Daddy wouldn't let that happen." Which is good parenting, but it's bad theology. Because the Bible tells us what kind of world we live in. And I asked myself, what kind of world would we live in where a child on the way to a soccer game has to even have those kind of thoughts? Well, Genesis tells us what kind of world we live in. We live in a fallen world. But Revelations tells us that one day it'll heal. And Romans tells us how to get there. And all we can do is just love our kids, love our wives, and put one foot in front of the other and let God breathe into our hearts and sail like the wind. Take care of yourselves, folks, and God bless each and every one of you. Good night.